Heresy. We're live. It's time for our heresy. Woo. Heresy. Heresy. Let's see what we got. Obviously, we have our
Resident Heretic.
Resident Heretic. How you doing, Random Doom, dude? We got Dino Fury. Heresy. We have Royal Joker. Heresy. We have Arturo Chambers. Heresy. We have Pat. Heretics. How are we all doing? We're doing good. And fifth has returned, as was prophesied by you a couple of hours ago. But yeah, that's right. Yep. Although you are a heretic, fifth, you did not start with the actual war cry of the Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2 live stream, and that is heresy. So, unfortunately, I cast you as a heretic until you type heresy in capital letters with 3 exclamation marks as your next chat.
I mean, Arturo didn't type that.
Arturo was up there. Heresy.
Yeah, but it's in,
Yeah, no, but this is fifth's punishment.
Okay. Mike Jack takes bite out of sandwich, looks at the time, realises the time. Oh, heresy!
It's good to have you all here again. We had a good time playing Elite Dangerous anyway. We opened up the Shadow Demon onto a Hazres and kicked butt.
Yeah.
There was much butt kicking.
There was.
If I was to put it into a kind of wrestling context, we were Stone Cold Steve Austin.
We opened
just
up
open up in all the cases of Warpass. We really were. It was great. It was so much fun.
It was.
We took on 3 vultures at the same time, and they were being mean by spamming chaff.
Aww, random German dude.
I've got pizza in your live streams. How do you think I'm doing? Suicidal? It depends on what the pizza is,
Guys, there is no problems with any pizza toppings in this household because Rival's favourite pizza topping is frowned upon.
Yes, it really is. I am considered a heretic in my own family for liking ham and pineapple. I like pineapple on pizza. What's wrong with that?
You just love pineapple.
I really do just love pineapple. If you really want to make me kind of go over there and be quiet, just give me a can of pineapple, a can opener, and a fork. Alright?
And for dessert, give him a jar of Nutella, a spoon, and half an hour.
Half an hour. I'm not joking. Not a problem. I got this nice recruitment one-pager from Slanesh, including 3 naughty pictures and all. Sounds like a bargain. Fifth, you're going to get on great with Random German, dude. You really are. Alright, you know what? We have to get moving.
There's a lot to do, babe.
There is so much to do today. So much. After last week, I'm actually terrified of starting this game up because I can't remember if we left ourselves in like a really big bind or something. Oh, we have that, don't we? We have to go down to the Ozymandias cluster, and we were sending Spire down, weren't we? He was running down there with another fleet.
Centurion's singing us a song.
Is he? What's he singing us?
I've got my water, I've got my tea. It's time to purge some heresy.
That's brilliant! Oh, that was awesome.
Once again, Rival can sing it much better than I could, but
Rival's not going to. Okay, so we can take on Caliban. Take Caliban. We can't do Orphea, but we can push through and get everything we can put on little Imperial mitts on. I'm trying to remember where my fleets are, because... Oh, there you go, that's Spire.
Yep.
We've got another fleet there. We're pushing for Ozymandias. We need to bring this fleet into position. It's not going to jump in yet, but it needs to get into position. I can put them to there. Those 2 fleets will go in next turn. That'll help let us take the Ozymandias.
Ozymandias.
Yeah, that's the place. And then once Spire gets there, we can do the big fight. Meanwhile, back in the rest of the Eye of Terror, they took that, but that was because we had these fleets out of position. These fleets need to hold maybe a turn, maybe 2. Because they're waiting to get resupplied with troops and health.
Yeah. Basically, they're a bit broken right now.
A little bit broken. We got them in position to go into here and take the Sons of Malice home planet, isn't it?
Yeah.
So once we've taken that, then that's good. Alright, we're not doing bad.
Nope.
We're not doing great. We're not doing bad. Alright, so we're going to push on with the Caliban strikes. We can only send 2 fleets in there. Which 2 fleets shall we send?
Random German dude, never clap for Red singing. It will only encourage her.
He's right. He's very right.
No, she's right. Because he was clapping for me. And it's only going to encourage me.
Alright, you go.
Hi, Nathan.
You go. We'll leave you over to Iraq. Because you can get double growth. You know what? I would board these ships and get like awesomeness and everything, but I just really can't be bothered. I really don't want to take that Mars. I mean, I want to take it, but I don't want to take it. You know what I mean?
It's a bit broken.
Because it needs a bit of TLC. I need to take the Unsung Vengeance. Alright. Let's do this. Thank you, Bows. The Centurion claps hermetically for Centurion song, writing, and red singing. Zodiac is Cancer, from Cancer on. The largest democracy, population 6.7 billion. Patron god is Hephaestus.
Which makes Joker a politician.
Of course it does. Also, it probably means he's going to try and, I don't know, do something totally heretical, like side with the enemy on the basis of trying to get his people more power or something like that.
Random German dude. You like good singing, that's fine. I cannot sing well. I have gotten better since me and Rival have been together.
She has, I have to admit she has.
But I cannot sing. I wish I could. I love music. I love singing along to things. It's one of my favourite things to do.
Mm-hmm.
However, Rival and his family, who are all good at music...
I can sing. I'm not good at music. Oh, and I can play drums. But I'm not good at music.
All his family can sing. All of mine cannot. But we all like it very much.
That's not fair. Your family can sing. Like a
cat in a washing machine.
Yeah.
With someone doing nails down a chalkboard.
Yes.
At the same time.
She said that, not me. I don't want anyone blaming me for that one.
Oh no, it's
the fact that it's actually true is not my fault either.
Me and Little Red,
her sister.
My sister, when we're in the car together, she's driving because, again, I cannot.
Aye, Admiral.
We will sing along to songs, and together, you know, we sound fine. But if I put anyone else in the car with us,
yeah, the world will literally decide that somewhere someone is being
Ship
tortured,
ready.
and that someone should do something about making that stop.
Heading acknowledged.
Come on, boys and girls, come and say hello. Go into the...
it's really annoying as well because we all love music.
Enemy sighted!
If you love something, you want to be good at it.
We forgot drinks.
I bought this. Did you have some
Thanks.
from before? Okay.
No, I finished my one from before.
I took it for me. Managed to pass the first 3 tests and exams and basically played and finished all the Gears of War games for the past 3 days. Gears of War 3 was done within a day.
Nice.
Which Gears did we have? For like 10 minutes.
Oh, I think it was Gears 2. No, Gears 1. There's one when you meet Marcus for the first time.
Enemy sighted.
I never finished it.
Enemy sighted.
There's nothing against the game, I just never really got on with it. That's all it came down to.
Centurion, are you accusing Lord High Admiral Rifle of heresy?
Enemy sighted.
Why would you accuse me of heresy?
Because we've got the drinks.
He would never do
Shark
that.
assault boats on their way.
Enemy sighted.
Starhawks loaded and set.
Alright.
Enemy sighted. Enemy ship crippled by the lightning strike. Assault crews report success.
Assault crews report success. Enemy ships crippled by the lightning strike.
Bye, Space Marines. Oh, nice knowing you.
Lightning strike successful. Setting course. Engaging engines.
Lightning strike successful.
Underway.
Assault crews report success.
We wait your command.
Well, that was fun. So, I've still got more flies. Want one? No, I'm okay, thanks. I'm leading the charge against heresy.
Centurion, drinks? Drinks? You forgot the drinks? Heresy! And then I said, "Oh, you Centurion accusing us of heresy."
Yes.
Joker said, "Yes, he is, Red." And Centurion just gives us a side glance.
I would never do such a thing.
Random German dude. Don't worry, Centurion. I thought about you. Give Centurion an all margarita. Arturo gives a toaster and microwave to Centurion as well. Centurion eyes dude. This isn't Chaos brand, is it? Arturo. Centurion, I'll take the toaster in the microwave though. Mighty Dragon. Is it heretical to think the main guns on most of our ships don't seem to be punched enough? He's saying you humies don't have enough DACA!
You had to say that, didn't you?
Needs more DACA!
She loves an orc. She really does.
Why do you think when I chose whatever race I could be, I chose to be a half-orc? Now, it's mostly because you can't choose to be a full orc.
Can't you? Why not?
Because the stats aren't in the book, so Roach would have to have made them up. And I don't think they're very magical, so I couldn't have been a warlock.
Whatever you say, Chuck. I just go along with the whole thing. Oh, so far nothing's happening. This is good.
Joker, rival, just to not let you know, I'm embezzling money from the military budget and increasing ammo price from £50 a round to £150 a round.
Cool.
It's not like it doesn't have the cash.
Really, it isn't. Like, it's not like I don't actually already have the cash. Okay, we're fighting that fight this time. Spire, move up. Right.
And Arturo is still giving us his history lesson of the 12 colonies of...
What do we call it?
Yeah.
Hooch can flip.
Yes.
Take me chog. Terek not gone up? Oh yeah, it's got to go one more, isn't it? That's right. What about Belial?
And you made Centurion giggle.
Did I?
Yeah. When you said, that's fine, to Jokers. I'm...
Whatever. Alright, 2 more turns for that, and then we can get that upgraded. Everything else here should be done. Yeah.
Random German dude. Is Red just an orc we hold captive for some reason?
I don't know a freaking clue anymore. I barely even understand what's going on. And I'm running the live stream. Apparently. I've yet to see proof of that.
You're the one with all the power.
Yes, dear.
Did you yes dear me?
No, dear.
Poke.
Alright, we're taking on the Eldaria this one. This one will be a bit closer. I'm going to take 2 levels off that. I've got 2 big fights coming. So next it's Medusa's Fire, Seculus. Alright, we're going to be going after Vermad. We might actually have to kind of back off from this attempted coming in from the south as well.
Centurion will take that offer. 49 rounds per pound is a lot better than 150 pounds per round.
Okay. Three fights.
You got this?
Well, 2 of them, they are grossly outnumbered, and the third one is they're actually fairly close to us. That might even be slightly beating us on strength, but we'll be doing that one first. It's this one. beat on strength because they also have.
Oh, yeah.
Enemies trying to reinforce their orbital structures. Don't have. It's the evolution cost thing again.
Yeah.
But I would really just like to do this fight the old-fashioned way. Punch them and keep punching them until they stop getting up. Alright, that'll give us 2 squadrons to work with, and we'll have 2 Grand Cruisers to back us up.
Nice.
Oh, I thought so. Bring it on!
Doopy doopy. Doopy doopy. Doopy doopy.
You can't read this, but it says I poised my game to be here. Come on, let's kick some butt. Okay, it's a capture the point. It's not a great map for us on the capture the point side, though. At all. So we're going to go up here, grab this, yeah? And then we're going to go across here.
Yeah.
And hopefully kick
The
them
enemy
to-
has seized a strategic area.
But they've got this up here, which is a pain in the neck. The only other option is we go and take that out first.
I mean, it's an option.
Stop.
You have seized a strategic area.
That is an escort.
It must be. It's going too slowly for anything else.
Yeah, escorts.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Enemy sighted.
Heading acknowledged.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Enemy sighted. Ship ready. Enemy sighted.
Damn. We're far away.
Enemy sighted.
Enemy sighted.
Boom goes the dynamite!
Enemy sighted.
The enemy is seizing one of your strategic areas.
Ship ready.
Starhawks loaded and set. Enemy sighted.
Aye, Admiral. Impossible, Admiral.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Underway.
Enemy sighted.
You have seized a strategic area.
Seriously, stay there.
Enemy sighted.
Enemy sighted. Enemy sighted.
Enemy sighted. Changing course. Starhawks loaded and sent.
Enemy sighted.
But yeah, boy.
You have seized a strategic area.
We wait your command. Your orders?
Oops.
Engaging engines.
The enemy has accumulated 25% of strategic points. You have accumulated 50% of strategic points.
Yeah, totally suck.
Yep.
Understood.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
Okay, so far, so awesome.
Cool.
Just got a space station to deal with now.
I'm going to make an observation.
What?
It's about Arturo's con leasing. So everybody's been given their star signs. And it's weird. The vast majority of viewers of Rival Zone Gaming are either winter babies or spring babies.
Okay.
There are very, very few summer and autumn.
Really?
We serve.
And also,
Damage teams, begin repairs now.
another coincidence is that they're mostly earth and water signs.
I have no idea what that means.
So, Capricorn, Taurus,
Changing course.
and Virgo are all earth. Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio are all water, and those two are supposed to go together.
Okay.
I used to be into this because I was once a teenage girl.
Your orders?
It's just weird.
Part of me wants to go, nah, you won't.
You
Fag.
have seized a strategic area.
No, you'd met me when I was still a teenager.
Yes, I did.
Just.
Understood.
Oh yes, I did. I did meet you when you were.
Maximum burn.
We serve. Course engaged.
You have accumulated 75% of strategic points.
Come on. Take that out, and I can get the extra.
Yeah.
Coordinates acknowledged.
the shield's going to be down by the time we get that close. I'll just wait for the guns to finish off the shields then. That should be it.
Hi, JP.
Fury interceptors in flight.
Aye, Admiral. Setting course.
Enemy station has taken severe damage.
Enemy station's about to get a plasma bomb to its backside.
Yep.
You are close to victory by strategic points.
That was fun.
That was fun.
So what is the actually going on about right now?
So,
I love the sound of explosive diplomacy. Photonic diplomacy.
yeah, but to be fair, this isn't photonic. This is explosive. He's correct.
There was a photonic diplomacy. It is photonic.
That.
Yes,
is
I know.
close.
That is get. We need probably one more battle and we'll go up.
So, Arturo's still doing his tell me your star sign, I'll tell me what planet you're on in the Cobalt.
Mm-hmm.
So, Dynite Fury is Aquarius.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few Pisces, which is Pycon.
No. There's a few.
Fishies?
Fishies! Yeah, there you go. Thank you very much. Do it right or don't do it at all.
That's true. There's a couple of stubborn goats, which is myself and Rifle.
Very much so.
There's a few stubborn bulls, one of which is Pat.
Okay, that kind of makes sense. I'm sorry, Pat, but it does.
Makes sense that the sailor is a Pisces.
I need to take the Tyrant.
Nathan, victory is life. It sure is. And take the Tyrant. But it just means leaving one of the big ships at home.
That works. It's more firepower. I want more firepower in this fight. It's again going to be kind of a defensive fight where I hold back and go, bring it on. Really shouldn't do that.
No, that's gonna destroy
Reverb.
everything.
Yeah. Reverb. Right, give me... That's a nice place to start up. So we will start here. Like I said, we will start here. And we'll try and get all together there. Or right, I want everybody on 13.5, lock on, pause, ready, you're at U4, to the front, what?
Mighty Dragon has some strategic advice for you.
What's that?
Stay back and say, you get an overcannon, and you get an overcannon. Everyone of you gets an overcannon to the face.
Just hope that Oprah Winfrey never watches my live stream.
It seems unlikely.
Just want to say, Oprah, I think what you do is amazing. Thank you very much for watching my live stream. You're awesome.
Please send some money.
Yeah, I don't want a car. Can you just pay me to live stream? That'd be great. Live stream and do videos. That's all I want. Right, and everybody go.
Machine spirit appeased.
Really should have set them up that way, really, shouldn't I? Yeah. Oh well. I just love this.
We
You
are
hide.
ready to serve.
You hide away.
Burn retros.
With matchless efficiency.
As I've said once, I'll say it again. We don't use matches.
Don't
around
use
here.
matches here.
Transition begun.
Matches are for the weak.
I mean, sure. Or the desperate.
And the weak.
Interceptors engaging.
Do only a few of your fleets have auger probes then?
Yep.
Is it a specific...
Skill. Yes.
Well, I know it's a specific skill, but do you just not pick it?
Yeah, because I like blowing stuff up.
Okay, that's fine. It seems smart.
It is a weakness of my fleets, I have to admit. Aquario supplied the Celestial ship as well as the only successful ship design made by them. Yeah, and it sucked. There was no explosives.
It carried the explosive.
Yes, it couldn't fire them though.
No, it couldn't.
Yes, alright, it did some defensive, patchwork and stuff like that. But it didn't actually repair ships, it just bolstered their
Hostile
defense.
signature detected.
Man and German do. But I like
Hostile
matches.
signature detected.
Yeah, it's because you're a heretic.
Yes. As we've already established.
As you yourself have admitted, you're a heretic.
You are the heretics of heretics of heretics.
I'm not a heretic, I'm a simple orc.
Well, that makes you one of the worst kind of heretics.
No, I never believed in the first place,
No,
didn't it?
that means that you are a Xenos.
Yeah, I found Venus
Yeah.
rather than a heretic. Two different things.
Yeah, we're not firing. We're going to wait for the bigger ships before we fire on these things. But we can use this.
Hostile signature detected.
Might want to hold off until we get to a later ship. Otherwise this front ship's going to
Go
take
boom.
all the damage. Actually, I was thinking more along the lines of...
Hostile signature detected.
Not you.
State your order. Hostile signature detected. Teleportarium
Got it.
vectors calculated. Optimal course set. Hostile signature detected. Thruster routines active. Calculating vectors.
take out these ships. They don't have visuals on us. And they have to walk, coming closer. Meanwhile, in group.
Starhawks engaging. Hostile signature detected. Hostile signature detected. Hostile signature detected.
Got it. Alright, guys. Time for us to go and say hello.
Reaching nominal speed. Engaging drive.
Boom. And that is how you do that.
Real Joker, you won't get a car from the Emperor rival. He'll do you one better. Just for your dedicated service, he'll give you a top-of-the-line battleships picture.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's more than likely.
That seems... Oh, come on!
beat! I mean, fine, they were totally weaker than us, but that's something, right? Fine, we've got one more fight to go. I mean, this one is totally not a fair fight.
Nope.
Although we are going up against Eldari with Admech.
Oh.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem like a fair race. Centurion, that is correct.
What's that?
Nuts.
Yeah.
That tyrant could do with some levels though.
That's because it's the 17th Agrippina Exploration Force.
Is that your new one?
Yeah. This one will have to be that kind of... Oh, it's a battle plans one as well.
Oh, you're gonna have to do it then.
I've got to do it. I need the battle plan. I need the battle plans, man. I need the battle plans.
Joker, with Galacta, one thing I'm confused on. Why are the XOs a colonel?
The XO in Galactica's XO was only on board because Adama wanted him. Because you have a bit of flexibility as to who you pick as your executive officer. It's not always...
It's a partnership, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of a naval tradition, I believe. If JP was here, I'm sure he'd be able to tell me if this is true or not. That when you become captain, you tend to kind of go to people you've worked with well in before, and you'll kind of try and pick and choose who you can, because you're going to be in a high stress situation a lot of the time, and you need to have people you rely on. Admirals do it a lot when they get to Admiral and they have to pick their staff.
Yeah.
They'll go after people that who've served under them before, because they know the way they work. They know how they think. So there's less bedding in and stuff.
And if you're a good leader, you're going to want someone who's going to call you out.
Yeah. Plus the fact the commanders were actually like one layer down from the admirals. And everything else was underneath that, including colonels. Being commander meant you were commanded a battle star. Freaking battle star. And not just like that's the pride of the colonial fleet. That was the top thing. That's what everyone wanted to be, was a commander or a battle star, which meant you had an entire fleet under your command.
Yeah.
The admirals.
JP says yep.
Yeah. So yeah, it's one of those things where you want people who are, you know how they think, they know how you think. That's the way it goes.
Hi Seth. BSG ranks work differently than real life as well.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
I mean, in real life, the admirals are the top dogs. You know, they have their own flagships and things like that. But in BSG, it was the commanders, and the admirals basically sat at home behind a desk.
Mm-hmm. Pat, so that's my job. Rival, you're doing it wrong. You're on the wrong game.
Yes.
He's Lord High Admiral Rival here.
The only person who can tell me I'm doing it wrong is the Emperor, and you are not the Emperor. Sorry, Betty. Right, we're going to put these here, and then we're going to try and move them all into this hole here.
Once they've taken that point.
Because we want that.
So they're going to be super speedy and whiz round the map.
And we're going to be super slow and just try and play that to our strength.
Yeah.
Which is obscene amounts of firepower. That's our strength.
Yeah.
Obscene amounts of firepower is our only strength when it comes to the Admech against Eldari.
Yeah.
You have seized a strategic area.
Yeah, you answers to the Inquisition.
The
as
enemy
well,
has seized a
Centurion.
strategic area. The enemy has seized a strategic area.
I really don't. Maybe Inquisitor Horse. But screw the rest.
Interceptors engaging.
Oh, they sodded off as soon as I disappeared into the hole, didn't they?
Well, that's what happened, isn't it? It's the same when you send your.
Yeah, true. Recall. You coming this way? Good.
Random German dude, I am never going to advise rival on computer games. That would be daft.
Yeah, having
The enemy has
6
seized
coming
a
into your
strategic
face,
area.
boys. You best run like hell.
You have seized a strategic area.
You made an Eldari blow up.
Made a very big ship blower.
Noise.
Calculating vectors. Interceptors engaging. Hostile signature detected.
JP, Van needs to be hammered.
Transition successful. Castellan manifold teleported.
I'll take it back.
Hostile signature detected.
Damn.
Hostile signature detected.
Oh lord.
Get out.
Receiving your order.
The enemy is seizing one of your strategic areas.
Solar eruption.
Yeah.
Which one's that?
I can't remember.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Hostile signature detected.
You. Hit it.
Engage engine red lines. We are
Your
ready to
shield's back
serve.
online. No, look at shield. I haven't got a clue anymore.
Machine spirit appeased. Hostile signature detected.
I don't know which one that is.
No, I don't. I don't know whether it's the one
Hostile
being
signature
Whoa,
done.
there it is.
detected. We are ready to serve. Hostile signature detected. State your order. With matchless efficiency.
The enemy is seizing one of your strategic areas.
Yeah, I
That's
really
fine.
don't care right now.
Meg's gonna be on fire soon.
Hostile signature detected. To serve the Omnissiah. Transition begun. Hostile signature detected. Rouse the engines. Reaching
Go.
nominal speed. Focusing war sight.
The enemy has accumulated 25% of strategic points.
Machine spirit appeased. Hostile signature detected. Receiving your order.
You have accumulated 50% of strategic points.
Give me just one.
JP, there was someone who needed banning on Twitch, but you're on YouTube because of your work.
Oh, it's lovely. I love the way they use different name each time, but it's want to become famous? Buy followers, primes, and views on adviewers.com.
Yeah,
It's the same freaking message every time. You'd think they'd put some effort in.
I know. But bots. Woohoo!
We level up!
Level 14, babe.
Yeah, the great part about it is we've leveled up. The bad part about it is now I have to pay for a new fleet.
It's okay. I think you can afford it.
I'm not sure. I think we should, be careful about this and give Rival another drink.
Oh, I need to go and get some then. Do you want a coffee?
Damn it. Poor ship. Oh, Peekaboo took a pounding as well.
Peekaboo. Do you want a coffee?
No, I just want
Just
cold,
want
cold.
Okay.
Quite honestly, it's warm in here, isn't it?
Do you want me to open the window?
No. I do not want them to be overwhelmed by the sounds of stupid people with exhausted cars.
You make a good point.
Allow me to explain what an exhausted car is. An exhausted car is a car that's got a massive freaking exhaust on it for no goddamn good reason.
No reason that we understand, anyway.
Okay, I think that's all the fights we've got.
It sounds really cool. No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. It sounds like you're an idiot.
Sounds like your car is ill.
Okay, next. Alright, I'm going to get the Tabletarium. Because that's another assault action. Okay. We only get one more fleet. Damn. That's actually not good. Let's build our new fleet here. Alright, which one do you want, guys? We've got Mars, Lucius, Ryza, Agrippina, Styges, Gria, and Metallica. I think we've already got Metallica and Agrippina for definite. I think we've got Mars. th Agrippina, 13th Mars, 4th Agrippina. Okay, so we've got 2 Agrippinas. Where's Metallica? I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So we need one more. His faith is strong. One more fleet is 15 more than you should need. Be right back, phone call. Okay, cool. True, I think they got rid of this ship because of the original show Pegasus Dungeon for 2 episodes and disappears, presumably by destroying 2 base starts. Okay. Okay, Dire Knight Fury, we're going to have to stop that because otherwise I'm going to have to go out onto Discord and copy down the Discord post I made and put it into the chat, okay? Because I think people are just being really, really unfair. While it was tactically a bad decision by him, if you look at his character, it makes perfect sense that he made that decision.
We're talking about Lee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Space Dock didn't do anything about the character of Lee. They just went on the tactics, which is entirely accurate until you put his character in there. Yes, there is, but I get the names from the top left. I just wanted to look at the fleets, that's it. I didn't want to look at anything else. I knew there's only 4 fleets, I just need to find them. But thanks for that, Seth. I do appreciate it. Can someone tell me what they want? Because I need a fleet.
What are the options?
I'm not going down that again. Okay.
Okay.
You weren't here. You weren't here, and it's your fault. All right. We've got Mars, Agrippina, and Metallica.
Mars, Agrippina.
So we've got Lucius, Ryza, Styges.
Yeah.
And is that Gria?
I'm gonna go with that black badger.
The black one, the oil well.
Yeah.
Styges.
Yeah.
I'm fairly sure that's not how you say it.
Styges?
I have no idea. It looks cool. We're going for the Rad Tempest. Always going for the Rad Tempest. It's Rad Tempest all the way. And then we go Dictator, Tyrant. And we have 236. We can get another one.
Oh, you're gonna have to spend a lot of cash.
I know.
So what do you fancy?
I don't know. I'm thinking just another Tyrant.
Go for it then.
I'm not suggesting that he's not a bad commander, Seth. What I'm saying is that they basically said he was a bad commander because he made a bad tactical choice, not because his character was bad. He was emotional, and he was too emotional to be a commander of a fleet. Emperor class battleship. I will do it once I get the next Imperial fleet. Nay, I promise. Yeah, we'll get another Tyrant. Lee's problem was he wasn't a strong commander in a grand battle situation. In a cockpit leading a squadron, he was fine. Because he didn't have time to think.
He was tactics, not strategy.
Yes. And if he had been a strong officer, one, he'd have been able to stand up to his father, and he couldn't. And two, he would basically have said, I'm not the right person for this job.
Yeah.
But because of that character flaw, not being able to stand up to his father,
He couldn't do it.
and ended up costing the Colonials their greatest asset. Which is why Adama left him out there in the first place.
Yeah.
To protect the Pegasus. Lee's biggest flaw, was wanting his father's approval. That's the main reason he did what he did, and cost them what he did. It's not because of his tactics. Because if he'd have been thinking like a commander, he would have stayed on the outside already.
But he was fighting it like a fighter flying it.
He was fighting it like a son trying to get his father's approval.
Yeah.
Look at me, Dad, I can do it too. Rather than, yes, Dad, I'll save your ass one last time. This time I'll do it with a freaking Battlestar instead of a Viper, but... But they had to get rid of the Pegasus in the story-wise anyway, because it never stayed with the fleet.
No. Okay, so how are you going to upgrade these fleets then, babe?
I can't. I don't have a build queue over here.
Ah.
I can upgrade this one though.
Yay!
I'm not entirely sure how. No, I can't. I can only add another hunter to this.
Yeah.
But still, it's an extra hunter.
Mhm.
Which... No. Thanks.
Joker, what do you think if Starbuck was in command?
We've already seen her do unconventional thinking in the previous episode where she had to plan the attack on the Cylon refinery. Again, there was another instance of Lee's problems with living in other people's shadows.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, his dad had to give him a watch or a lighter or something to go, I've got faith in you. He shouldn't need to do that. He's a freaking military officer. But anyway, the point being, I think she would have been better in the role. But if I'm being completely honest as to who I would have said would be the best person in that job, Hilo.
Yeah?
Out of all the characters, it would have been Hilo. Quite honestly. I don't see Starbuck in that role. Honestly.
That's fair.
I think the pair of them have too much baggage. Emotionally.
Seth, Hilo is the best person for any job.
It really is, right? I mean, the whole reason he stayed on the Galactica was because I'm gonna get her call sign wrong. Hera? Athena. Was in the cell, so she was never he was never gonna get the job, because guy who
he's
in love with a Cylon.
Yes.
Come on, no one's gonna follow him. But from a strictly emotional experience, discipline, tactical nouns, strategic nouns, kind of look, Hera was the daughter. Thank you very much. I knew I was getting them wrong way round. He was the best choice.
But like you say, he was never going to get the job.
He was never going to get the job, because no one would have followed him, despite, after a year, and the fact that Adama
That doesn't matter.
was finally kind of understanding that she wasn't like the rest.
No. That version of number, I can't remember.
4.
4. That she was loyal to.
Yeah, because of
humans.
Hilo.
Yeah.
Yes.
In fact, the lighter thing ticked me off.
Yes, exactly. Why did he need that? And that's the overarching character flaw of Apollo. He needs his father approval.
Yeah.
And if you look at the character of Adama, he wasn't someone who was going to ever give out approval, because you didn't. If you had achieved it, you didn't need it.
It's true.
But Apollo was always going after that approval. That was the thing holding him back.
Mm.
Yeah, we got it, Pat. Don't worry, bud. We knew exactly what you meant. But, yeah. Honestly, neither Starbuck or Apollo should have ever been in command of a Battlestar.
Yeah.
Honestly, from my opinion. Starbuck, her strength lies in training people and being the person doing something insane in a Viper.
JP, Starbuck was far too much of a cowboy.
Yeah, she didn't have enough discipline. If you were going, okay, what if Hilo's off the table? Who else?
Starbuck.
No,
Who?
she played Apollo's XO, Duala. She has worked on the CIC with one of the best commanders and XOs
Oh, yes, her.
for how many years?
Many.
And she was good enough to be the XO to Apollo. Hold the whole thing together on her own, basically. And so, what do you do? I mean, that might be a jump too far. Exactly, Pat. Yes. So, the two options that you really have got in that contained story for the best people to take over as Pegasus's commander are either in love with the Cylon or far down the chain of command to be even
Considered.
thought of.
Yeah.
Because all the other main cast, they've got serious emotional or mental trauma that they are not dealing with.
Yep.
No, Colonel Ty, no. By that point, he's reached his limit. Dee was too timid, Pat. I can understand exactly what you're saying there. I think she was only too timid because of the position she was in. If you gave her the freedom, I think she would have established herself quite happily.
And like you said, she learned under the best. But
I mean,
didn't have that baggage.
I can see where he's coming from, because you had the guy who was head of engineering who was initially put in as commander,
Mm-hmm.
and Apollo was his XO. And he was not a commander. He was an engineer.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he was next in line. Okay, what if Admiral Kane survived?
Which Kane?
No.
Battlestar Kane.
Don't
Yeah.
try and be clever.
Okay.
Because that's not funny. Then you're just confusing the waters.
Fair.
Okay, if Admiral Kane survived, then you would not have had any of the senior staff still on the Galactica. They wouldn't. You can't leave Apollo in charge if you've taken out Adama. You can't leave Ty as the XO if you've taken out Adama. Hell, the entire CIC is probably going to be hostile to whoever takes over. There would have been a civil war in the fleet, yeah. There would have, Arturo. Now, someone was talking of 30k and Heresy Hour. All I want to do is get drunk, fight, and I'm willing to learn a beautiful death to go to Valhalla. What would that make me in 40k? One of the soldiers. No one would follow Kane if she raised her hand against Dharma. Exactly, Seth. So you'd have to completely gut the Galactica. That was the situation she was in. She was the Admiral and she was trying to stamp her authority, but you've got a group of people who have been led by this man and the President, but let's face it, he is the symbol. Led by this guy for, 2 years by that point? A year and a half? And he's kept him alive and kept him going.
Yeah.
Hasn't stopped. And now you're saying he's committing treason? Go do one.
Yep.
You would literally have the entire civilian fleet and the Galacticus all hands going to war with Pegasus.
Yeah.
Who were, let's face it, were only being kept in control, in line, by a tyrant of an admiral. You stepped out of line, you died.
Yeah. And the President would have been with Adama as well.
Exactly.
And she was the President.
Yes.
There was no arguments about that.
Yeah.
Nathan, I'm still upset that Lee sacrificed Pegasus to save Galactica. It's a stupid decision and you should have been busted for it.
What do you do? What do you do, Nate? Seriously. Tell me how you would punish him for that. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve to be punished. I want to know how you would punish him. Put it in text. Put it in writing. Leave 15 minutes and come back to a Pegasus conversation. It's not my fault. They started it. They started it. Tell me, Nate. Tell me how you would punish him for it.
Kane would have destroyed Galactica and did what she did to the previous civilian fleet she was in charge of.
Which means she would have completely killed the human race.
Yeah. Mighty Dragon can't cross the streams. I've just been told off for that.
Yeah.
It's a completely different story.
It's a different story, different situation, everything.
And how do we... I mean...
And in that story, Kane made a mistake and learned from it, knowing she would never be vindicated in the public eye.
Yeah.
That's a good officer. Despite everything you know about her from previous, once you get to the end of that storyline, she's done her job.
Pat, I'd have done Tyrell in a heartbeat, but he had a rank issue. Deck Chief Tyrell in my book.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I can understand that. If anyone's watching this live stream, or this replay of a live stream, this is 40k.
This is also a Battlestar Galactica channel. I mean, if someone brings it up, it's going to be talked about. And this discussion has been had a few times.
And will be had a few more from now.
Yep.
There's nothing we can do about it. It's going to keep going on, guys. I'm sorry. It's just going to keep happening. I can't upgrade this fleet either. I can run them to Medusa, but that's it. I will actually run this fleet to Medusa. I should be able to do something with it. Yeah. Because we've got so much fleet capacity on this now. 298.
Ooh. What do you fancy? In theory, you can have another...
A retribution.
Yeah.
In theory, I could almost have an emperor.
Yep.
I couldn't fit it. Not this time, and I may as well try and actually fill out this fleet. I could give them an Avenger. Or another Mars.
You could easily give him another Mars and a few escorts to go. How many escorts? I can't do sums right now. Is that 298 you said?
I could give him another
66.
Apocalypse.
So, and you want swords? One sword.
So it's saying another Mars and a sword?
Yeah.
I could go with another Apocalypse as well.
You could. If you want another battleship. Mighty Dragon, that is another Apocalypse.
It is, isn't it? He had enough time to spool up his drives, own engines, and when he arrived and turned up like he was ready to sacrifice Pegasus, I would have had him bust him down and put Starbuck as CAG. Okay. I appreciate that. Now let's look at it from the way the civilians and everything would see it, and put Adama in that position. Not only did he manage to save the Galactica, but he also bought the civilian fleet enough time to escape, therefore saving all the lives of the people on the ground. And the Galactica. Now you're going to punish him, and the public will turn on you. That's the situation they were in. And anyway, he's ended up getting busted down to back to a Viper pilot anyway, which is, let's face it, where he was supposed to be.
Yep.
40k, BSG, we're all good. Go all escorts, rival. It's the ultimate fleet formation. It's terrible!
No, that's a terrible idea.
I agree, Nate, he should have been punished, but what do you punish him with? That's the problem. By sacrificing the Pegasus, despite the fact it was a terrible decision and everything, he saved the Galactica, the civilian fleet, the symbol of the fleet, basically, with Galactica, and allowed the civilian fleets time to get out. He also protected the civilians he was already in charge of by leaving his Vipers with them. Therefore, leaving Viper squadrons for Galactica to use after the fact.
Yeah.
How do you publicly punish a guy like that, knowing that everyone will literally turn against you for it?
Hi, Ian.
Hi, Ian. There's also the angle of nobody's got a good choice. You need a person with ability, experience, charisma, discipline, independence, luck. Any.
Like any, you've got an exploded Pegasus.
Basically. Which is why I think Hilo would have been a perfect choice. But we've already gone through them all.
Yeah.
There was no way anyone else was going to get it.
Nope.
No way.
Nope. Joker, if they reboot the show, how would they treat the Pegasus, and how would you treat the Pegasus?
I just realised something.
What's that?
Sorry, it didn't take Mars. Oh, thank God. I was worried for a second there. Whew. How? I don't think sacrificing the Pegasus like that was the best option. I think it would have been better if something like that, only they went in with both of the ships, they were overwhelming the Cylon defenses. Because it's 2 battle stars, for crying out loud. I don't care if the Galactica is 50 years old or not.
Base Star versus Battlestar.
Most of their firepower is based in missiles, so let's exploit that. And I think the Cylons should have, I don't know, additional ships waiting in the nebula, that kind of thing, like they did.
Yep.
But you run it along the line of something goes wrong. They're trying to jam the communications, and whatever they're jamming with, yeah, gets taken out. So the Cylons jump in their reinforcements, which leaves the Battlestars in a position where they can't escape and protect the fleet.
Yeah.
Alright? Galactus is about to be taken out completely. Pegasus moves in to basically shield the Galactica with its flak fields and everything. Let's face it, it's a Mercury class. It's gorgeous. And the Cylons are doing a sustained barrage. So it has to hold position until such time as Galactica can jump out. The civilians are away. It's holding purely to help the Galactica get out.
Yeah.
By doing that, missile gets through, damages their FTL. They can't escape. So it's that heroic last stand. I think that would have been better send-off. That way, Galactica's safe. It's the oldest ship, but Pegasus, the newer, more useful ship, has had to basically do the last stand because they got damaged.
Yeah. And they can't jump.
They cannot jump. That would have been a better way of doing it. I feel, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, it made more sense if it was sabotage and made it possible for the Pegasus to jump out. I agree with that, Nate. No, he didn't need to ram a base star, but at that point, they were focused on the Pegasus. And if they're focused on the Pegasus, they're not looking other places. And you're still missing out the whole point of, look at me, Daddy, I'm saving your life. I'm giving my command up to save you. That's what people keep forgetting about Lee. He's an emotional character. Too emotional.
Yeah.
So we're going to get name a new Mars? Well, it depends. If people are going to...
Yeah, we're going to need some names, guys.
If people are going to allow me to actually play the game now. I know what we're going to call it.
Are you going to call one the Pegasus?
Yeah.
I mean, sure.
And then I'm going to ram it into an enemy ship. Why not? It's fun. Oh, no, we've got other ships. Ian, what's your... Ian, Altero was telling you which planet you should be from.
Yeah. Oh.
Yes, they were. That's right, yeah. Name Mars Phobos. Oh, I will do. Don't worry. We've got plenty of other ships that need to be named. Emperor class. I told you I will get you an Emperor class name. I've told you I'll get you an Emperor class. We've got another fleet coming for the Imperial Navy. I will get you your Emperor class. I promise you. That was the Cylons' biggest problem, though. They never changed tactics. They literally just went down the, we're going to missile spam you to death. We have flak clouds that destroy your missiles.
Ian.
Yes, but we're going to missile spam you to death.
Ian, there's also the angle of nobody's a good choice. Wait for it. You need a person with ability, experience, charisma, discipline, and independence. Lack any, and you get a Chaos Primarch.
That's very true. That's more true than I actually want to admit.
Same comment, different place.
Alright, let's get rid of you. And... you. I'm sorry, are we keeping you awake, Red?
I'm tired.
That's that done.
Joker. Still, the Pegasus ramming into the base stars was a cool sequence.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, visually it was
Visually it was
great.
gorgeous. Visually it was absolutely freaking awesome.
Arturo, he may not want to.
What?
It's okay.
You may not want to what?
Arturo's asked 3 times for Ian Zodiac. I'm saying it's okay if he doesn't want to.
Yes, if he doesn't want to, then he doesn't have to, but... You may not like that. But tough! Sorry, that came out very more aggressive than I wanted to. Tough! No, sorry, bad rival.
You're letting out your orc.
Yes, I
Put
am.
him back.
Put him back. Back inside. Inside voice, rival. Inside voice. I can't build this final thing. I don't have enough build points.
Ian, whichever colony was the one with the angry hillbillies is mine. There was the farming colony.
There was the farming colony. There was. We have to play some 40k. We've literally done like half an hour of us just talking about.
Okay, names, guys.
Vengeful Avenger.
I'm not sure that is a name. I think, have we had the Vengeful Avenger?
If they brought the older class of base star, they would have had a better chance of killing the Galactica. Actually, strangely enough, yes, they would have. But the newer class, because it had all the raiders attached to the arms, they could deploy so many raiders.
Ian, Sagittarius. He carries on my theory that we're all winter and spring babies.
Yeah, it's my sparkling personality. Son of Harvest? Is that one of our names?
It sure doesn't sound like it.
No, it doesn't, does it?
Hi, Tilsa. This is a.
Hey, Tilsa!
This is a.
We are actually doing 40k, it's just it sounds like we're talking about Battlestar Galactica.
We are talking about Battlestar Galactica.
No, we're not.
It's not typing.
It's not typing! Why are you not typing? And
Yeah.
we'll call this one, because I'm so nice. Sword of Tilsa.
Fair enough.
Nice.
Centurion wants a platinum Centurion.
You're not getting a Platinum Centurion. You're doing chat on both sides now.
No, he's just he's permanent Twitch.
I just buy the game. Can I turn off the counter of doom? You mean, this thing down the bottom here, Tilsa? Short version? No. No, it builds up every turn. It's all about early game. It's all about getting to the Agrippina sector as quickly as you can, and taking over Agrippina as fast as you can, and you're just holding the ground you've got, because you'll end up in a situation like this where resources are no longer an issue. They're literally not an issue. You want to save as many battle plans as you can get your hands on as quickly as possible, and then just try and keep that with your battle plans below race, like rank 2 if you can, but it's not a problem. If you get it all the way up to like just above rank 3 and bring it back down, that's cool. You can still do it, no problems at all. At this point, we're quite far into the game now, and I don't think it's ever gone above rank 1.
Not since you started getting all the.
Since I started like winning the battle plans off the battlefield and getting the listening posts and things like that, so you can definitely keep it down. You can definitely keep it down. But early game, you're gonna have to let it go up a bit so you can generate income, build up your fleets, give yourself some supplies behind you so you can go, I've got a new fleet. I can fit a new fleet straight away.
If you want a playthrough, Rival's got a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And
I've got 2 playthroughs. One that I did before, where I was literally playing the game for the first time, and then this one, which is in a live stream version, and you can watch how I do it. I think we're on episode 20, so everyone is about 3 hours long.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3 will be early game sort of stuff.
So you'll be fine, and that'll give you plenty of idea of how to keep moving along, get the game underneath you, so you can go, right, time to bring the pain to the Xeno scum. Now, I would say the first half of the first live stream is entertaining due to how much I get killed.
Yeah.
I do get killed a lot
Yeah.
because I hadn't played the game for like a year, and I thought I'll just do the chaos version. Yeah, let's do that. That was a terrible idea. I didn't know what I was doing. I couldn't remember how to do the controls or anything. Oh, I know what. I'll do the Tyranids. That wasn't a good idea either.
Bad idea as well.
So we came back to Imperials because it's a good place to remember and relearn and everything. And this lot have been bugging me to do the Necron campaign next, which I'll probably do because I'm just nice like that. I like the Tyranid campaign. Need a new one. Yes, I will do the Tyranid campaign, Fifth. Tyranids are hard to actually play as.
They're not hard to play as if you're if it's a 4K game where you just destroy everything.
I have no idea why YouTube won't show my comments on your stream at all. It's the most bizarre thing I've encountered on the platform. I've got no idea, mate.
No idea, mate. Most other people are fine.
Yeah.
We didn't accidentally ban you, did we?
I don't think so. You know what? Tell you what. After the live stream,
We'll check.
We'll go into the chat and we'll see it. Red Moogle's going to make a note for us to check, and we'll have a look, Nate. If there is anything on that end that's stopping it, then I'll take a look into it for you and I'll get it sorted.
If we banned you, we didn't mean to.
Forward Unto the Dawn, good film. I like Forward Unto the Dawn.
I think he wants it as a name.
We can do that. It's also a good film. Such a good film. Right, I can't do any more ships right now. We've not got
Spirit of Fire.
We've not got enough build points, so we're going to have to hold off for now. Any other fights? I don't think there is. I don't think we've got anything else. I think we've done all our fights. I've got a lot of fleets that need upgrading because I don't have anyone in place. Like, I've got 2 fleets in here alone. I've got my lovely... actually, I can do you. Because I can only put an extra hunter in you. Ta-da! But yeah, there's nothing else I can do right now. You're finished. You need another ship. I can't give you another ship right now. So we're just gonna have to end the turn and see what we go from there. Well, that was a kind of a half story mission in the next fight, though.
Ian, Necron campaign. A year-long quest to find either the space coffee or make things nice and quiet before going back to bed by killing everything.
That's a nice thing. I like that. Yeah, let's do that. Of course, Fifth will actually kind of argue. That's no problem, Nate. It's no problem at all. Fifth will argue because he wants his Tyranid campaign.
I mean, it sounds like you're secretly a Necron.
Me?
Space coffee or sleeping?
Oh, damn it. I'm secretly a Necron. Damn. How didn't I see that? Mainly because I was drinking space coffee and sleeping a lot. Damn.
Are you secretly an undead robot?
I wouldn't be surprised. You've seen me in the morning.
You've seen me, that's why I'm clearly an orc.
Alright, so we will be doing this, but I want to check everywhere else first, because we might have some new stuff open to us. I do have to make sure we get all our rebuilds and everything done. You guys, how you doing?
Joker, I hate to think what would have happened if no one noticed the Galactica metal fatigue.
Oh, the ship would have done a jump and then it would have snapped halfway through. And
It's you. There you go.
thank you. And it would have just done that kind of, and they wouldn't have been able to go anywhere else.
Random German dude wants you to do chaos.
I will do chaos again at some point, but just not right now, okay?
What do we show at the beginning of chaos? Heretics.
Oh, the Emperor protects. Alright, we're going to go for Dorsia. We're going to take Dorsia down. What?
Centurion, secretly a Necron. Doesn't that make rival my long lost kin?
Yeah, let's say that.
He's still not a Cylon though, Centurion.
Mm-hmm.
So he's only your third cousin twice removed.
Okay,
In
so
this.
in this, yes, in this. That's it. Nothing else, okay?
Nathan, like twins.
Oh,
if
for
you-
crying out loud, go back! Thank you. Oh, that is going to be a fight. That's going to be a fight. Let's go kick some butt.
Aw.
Hammy the hamster is such a hammy hamster.
Still needs a bit more health.
Yeah. Yep, really does need more health. Yep, we're going to have that fight as well. Because I believe, listening post. Oh yeah!
Rival likes his battle plan.
Oh, I do. Like twins, if you built a Cylon to look like a T-800. My bro, my third cousin twice removed. Alright, we'll be dealing with a leaner cloud now. It's a dense gas cloud. Sounds nice. Oh, battle plan fight. Yes! 3 battle plans on one of these ships, and I will be getting them because I am owed them.
Nathan, he's your father's brother's nephew's cousin's former roommate.
What does that make us? Absolutely nothing at all! Alright, take the Avenger off. Alright, okay. Oh, freaking yes.
You know what? It ain't easy being green.
Don't worry, we'll make that stop.
Ow!
Nova cannons.
Ow!
Lots and lots of Nova cannons.
Stupid Umis are mean.
Right, Tyler. Sorry, is it Tyler? I keep forgetting how to say that. Tilsa. Tilsa. Red Moogle likes to do voices. Particularly one, she likes to be the voice of Roach out of The Witcher 3.
It's not true.
It is true. And she also likes to talk like an orc, like this.
I am an orc!
What do you like?
Daka! Oos Daka!
She also plays a half-orc on our D&D on Wednesdays.
She is much posher.
She is. Right up until you get her up in the morning. Alright, this is going to be fun. Alright. Alt twice to put the gas clouds up on screen for us. Run to there. Let's rock. Really shouldn't be flying through a debris thing, but this is my I don't care face.
You magically avoided it all.
I might have navigation shields.
Okay.
It's entirely possible I've got navigation shields and just don't know it.
Ship ready.
Yeah, I thought so. One of my ships is still running at
Ship
+1.
ready. Your orders? We wait your command.
That's right. Sod off, fighters.
That's rude.
Your orders? Aye, Admiral.
Here's a great way of dealing with orcs, Tysla.
Burn
Burn
retros.
And turn everyone
Engaging engines.
one way. If you've got yourself on lock-on and you've got yourself an engagement of 13.5, as soon as they come within visual range of like an auger probe, you start firing before they can. Smiley face. Also, you can do this.
Heading acknowledged.
There you go. Boom, straight away.
Enemy sighted.
He's just bought the game. He's not going to have no cannons yet. But
Oh, don't worry. He'll enjoy it when he gets them.
Enemy sighted. Enemy sighted.
It's so fun!
Underway.
Alright, I want
Enemy
that.
sighted. Shark assault boats on their way.
Send the shark assaults that way, and boom, 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 that way.
Enemy sighted.
I want them battle plans.
Course engaged. Impossible, Admiral.
let's got the back back.
Yeah, I know. And I think they just killed him. Who took it? Yep.
All ahead full.
And we go.
Brace for impact.
Stand back on.
Understood.
Initiate emergency repairs. Damage teams, begin repairs now. Starhawks loaded and set.
Ship ready. Coordinates acknowledged. Enemy sighted. We serve. Changing course.
Don't want to come out, but you know.
Ship ready. Setting course. Engaging.
Starhawks loaded and sent. Initiate emergency repairs.
Go that way,
Course
please.
engaged. For the Emperor.
sighted.
Boom.
Enemy sighted. Underway.
You're gonna shoot your band in the butt? That's a yes.
Engaging target.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
Enemy ship crippled by the lightning strike.
Indeed they were.
Enemy ship crippled by the lightning strike. Brace for impact.
Lightning strike successful.
Assault crews report success. Lightning strike successful. Damage teams, begin repairs now.
Indeed. Begin those
Assault
repairs.
crews report success.
I don't think the plasma bomb's gonna make it. Maybe it did. Yep, your Orcs are dead. Look at that pollution. The Orcs don't care about the environment. It's all there for technical plants themselves. Just littering the cosmos there with spores and Dakar is ridiculous. And teeth. Don't forget teeth.
Now we collect teeth.
Welcome to the channel. Would you like to go through the...
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot to go through. The hell?
There you go.
Very much.
It's alright.
Much appreciated.
No problem.
Can't poison the air if there's no air. That's very true, Seth. That is very true. You cannot poison the air if there is no air. Okay, are they still going on about the Cylon War by any chance?
Maybe.
Maybe. Oh, okay. Only maybe. Go for it.
Red, it's not fight, so you know what to do. Pat, swing by my ready room later on the USS Matana and we'll talk about it, rival. Or my office on DS12. Your call. Arturo, more Nova Cannon Dakar. Dionite, Imperial chanting, Nova Cannons, Nova Cannons. Joker, according to Google, metal fatigue is one of the most dangerous forms of metal failure due to the fact it is unnoticeable until it's already failed. I am paraphrasing. So the Galactica could have been suffering for years.
Yes, it could. When I was part of the Royal Navy, one of the things that you used to say was you will be doing a lot of cleaning in the Navy. Because they have proven that just cleaning the ship, like dusting and stuff like that, adds 5 years to its service life. 5 years.
Arturo, the ship near the end had hairline fractures along their structure and the ship was almost 60 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Random German dude. No, the most dangerous types but metal failure is when it's being shot with a cannon. Because then you're being shot with a cannon.
He's got a point, guys.
Arturo, and adding to the fact it's also being dunked into an ocean that's full of salt water.
Yeah, I would assume that after that they would have done something to clean the hull and stuff. I vote for Imperial super battleship with Nova Cannon broadside.
Yep. Teeth is money to the orcs, so the Tooth Fairy gets way more metal in 40k universe. Pat, by the way, Rifle, if you get into STO, you've got a standing invite.
I have already been. I saw that earlier on with the Elite Dangerous live stream. You guys were pretty much planning my entire STO career. If I did, if I put it into like real terms, that was pretty much it. He will do this. He will do this. It was like walking into a conversation with your parents and going, well, first he'll go to Oxford, and then he may as well go to Cambridge as well to get his doctorate. Yes. So, before all of that, Eton, of course. Of course, yes.
Of course.
Oh, right, yeah, because I want to go to friggin' Eton and Oxford and Cambridge when all I want to do is go down local and get drunk. What, I'm 4, so what? I like a beer.
I'll tell you, 12 years of war, First Island War, a ceasefire for a year, in the ocean it was for Galactica, spent another 40 years before the fall, about to be commissioned to Ragnar Anchorage as a museum, and add 4. Ian. No, you get the most dangerous kind of metal failure is when you use don't tink it'll hold together. Trust the Met boy, they make it good and sparky, then you knows it work.
You are adorable, you know that, right?
I'm green.
You're really not. Anyway. It's awesome.
I've been.
You are absolutely awesome. I just want to point that out, okay? I'm not arguing with you or anything. You are awesome.
I'll tell you, years. 4 years. You don't say she was the oldest ship of the Colonial Navy. Of course, she would be rotting by that point, and the fact that she wasn't fully repaired after the First War also delivered the blow as well. Plus, Joker plus Newton constant attached with no relief. I'll tell you, yep.
Oh yeah, we're gonna kick these guys' butts now, aren't we?
Pat, one glitch I'll tell you, she wasn't being decommissioned to Ragnar. She was bound to Caprica to be a museum. She jumped to Ragnar for bullets. Arturo wrote, and along with background radiation that can possibly cause hairline fractures in metal as well. Pat, where they disarmed her before commission, why they disarmed her before commissioning is beyond me. A total flustercluck. I had to say that very carefully.
No, that's fine. No,
from the get-go.
If you think about it, and I understand where you're coming from, I really do. But if you think about it, they hadn't been at war with the Cylons for over 40 years. The Cylons had disappeared. They'd been going to that station every single year, and the Cylons had never turned up. They were at peace. Colonial Fleet was basically retiring the Galactica because she wasn't needed anymore. They had new, better stuff. So the Galactica was being retired. But in reality, as far as Colonial Fleet was concerned, it had already been retired. This was just ceremonial. It had already been decommissioned as far as they were concerned. So they took all the armaments off. Why wouldn't they? They can be used other places.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only like the American battleships, those things, it's in law that those rounds for those 16-inch guns have to be kept. And the ship needs to be able to be reactivated. I think it's within like a week or something like that. So everything has to be kept in working order. The fact that there's practically no one alive right now apart from the guys who served on her who know actually how to run her is hilarious.
Arturo, she was being right, so Pat and Arturo are having a disagreement as to where she was first. So Pat's saying she never went to Ragnar before. Arturo said she was at Ragnar for decommissioning.
No, she wasn't at Ragnar. She went to Ragnar to get ammunition. That was the whole point of the jump to Ragnar. But they weren't sure about how... That was the whole point. Adama needed Mr. Gator to make the calculations for a jump to Ragnar without using the computer.
Because the computer was Cylons.
Because they didn't know if the computer was Cylons. And it was a case of, I think I can. Get to it. They weren't at Ragnar. They had to jump to Ragnar. They were at the ceremonial thing, which I think was Caprica, but that was kind of the difficulty of the jump because there was no it was across the red line, which is the distance you can safely calculate a jump. He had to do it all himself in his head. But still. The fact is, they went to Ragnar to get ammunition because they knew there was ammunition they could use at Ragnar.
Ian, orcs never lose. Sure, sometimes you got to run away and then you just have another go later, so it don't count.
That's like Al Murray's kind of, you know, British got to the South Pole first. Even though it was someone else. It's like, but we had to get there to say that they could get there, therefore, our game, our rules, we won.
Yep.
Right.
Leon, build ammo. Pat, I never assumed, only said you could get the ships you mentioned.
Which one?
For STO.
Yeah, I know, but it was the way I was reading it at the time. I'm flying, shooting stuff, and I'm reading it. It literally read like, yeah, you can do this, then we can get him to do this, then we can do this, and then you can do this, and then we'll get him to do this. Do I get a say? No, shut up, son, and sit down and go back to work. Okay.
Random German dude. Red, more orcs voice, more orcs voice. Random German dude. Look, I am actually a pale-skinned ginger person. I'm not actually an orc. However, I do relate to the orcs quite heavily. And I can do their voice. So I'm going to do it for their voice, for your amusement.
Galactus frame was rotten. Can you clean that? I blame the construction acres for using cheap metal and poor quality control at the steel works. It's entirely possible, Nate. But all I was saying is it was submerged. It's a vessel that's built for space, so...
What, the pressure alone?
Pressure alone should have been blown, but the salt water would have had an effect. You get that out of the water, then you're not going to immediately take it straight to space or anything. And anyway, it was in a space dock. It was being rebuilt inside an asteroid.
Yeah.
We know. We have the footage. Courtesy of Black Lab Games. Anyway. So we know it was reconstructed. We know it was made bigger, stronger, better. It was given the $6 million man treatment.
It was.
So they would obviously have taken some precautions to clear any saltwater corrosion, stuff like that. We can do that ourselves nowadays, so a spacefaring nation would probably have a way of dealing with it. Sorry about that, Robert. Kind of escalated quickly. Oh, don't worry about it. I would have been an eaten mess. Oh, that's gorgeous. Well done, mate. I do like a good eaten mess, I have to admit.
It's up. He likes meringue.
I really do.
He enjoys a fruit pavlova.
For orcs, the most dangerous cause of metal fatigue is to even believe in metal fatigue. Bigger, stronger, better, and totally worth the extra 550 fleet points. No,
it's
not totally worth that, but okay.
I mean, sure. It's not. It's just not.
That's fair, rival. I have zero issues with her being distant. She was still top warship in service. That's my issue. It was basically age and the fact that her systems were, as far as the colonial fleet was, outdated and couldn't be updated to match. Which turned out to be her strength. Because her systems weren't networked or anything like that.
Yep, couldn't be taken over.
She couldn't be shut down by silent hacking, which anyone should have known. Right, I am actually going to do something now because we've literally been sitting here for another half hour talking. Because that's something we do.
It is.
Tyrant dictate. I can't take the peekaboo, it's damaged. I cannot believe I just called it. Just off. Yeah, I can't take the peekaboo. If you want to read about bad quality control, the Ross rifle has extensive treatises written about it, both hilarious and horrifying read. About BSG again, no doubt. Yes. We will stop talking about BSG now, okay? Right now, we're not talking about it again. Until the next time.
Arturo, speaking of ships being dunked in water, look up the Swedish warship Vasa. A Swedish sail ship that's about 400 years old and basically survived due to a low amount of light, low amount of salt. She was mostly in an odd good condition and was raised in 1965, and she was restored to full glory after being raised. Now, recordings of it even show the bodies of those that died in it.
Oh.
Did she? Was it because it was
Fresh water.
or because it was sort of glacial water or something like that? She just got frozen. Because I understand the lack of light.
Yeah. And if anyone's new to the channel and you're thinking, what the hell are this lot? They're insane. Yes, we are.
Hi, welcome to Rival Zone Gaming. This is Rival.
This is what happens on my live streams.
Enjoy! Engine red lines.
You have seized a strategic area.
You know what? Sod it. There you go.
Rouse the engines.
Yeah, don't run into each other, guys, alright? Cheers.
Engage engine red lines.
Burn, baby, burn. Let's go and burn, oh, burn, baby, burn.
Guys, I'm going to ask you a question. It's probably a terrible idea, but I'm going to ask it anyway.
Go, ask.
Do you want Rival to set up a Discord
The
server
enemy
for
has
the
seized a
STO
strategic
players so you can
area.
all talk together about STO stuff?
It's a good question, actually. That is a very good question. I'm thankful that Red asked that question.
We are ready to serve. Engage engine red lines.
So glad that Red asked that
To
question.
serve the Omnisire.
To serve the Omnisire.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Guess what? We don't care. Do you know why?
Because he wants us to win.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Reroute power to retro propulsion.
Let's go with that.
The spirits obey.
Burn, baby, burn. Let's go and burn now. Gonna make it blow up. Burn, baby, burn. Gonna shoot you in the face, burn.
Rouse the engines.
Boom, boom. Go for there.
Interceptors engaging.
And go for there. We've only got 2 squadrons to work with. This sucks, I'd like to point out. I also want to try and find the ships with the...
Hostile signature detected. Hostile signature detected.
the battle plans, you know?
Hostile signature
that's-
detected.
There we go. Got it. I've got it. Okay, boom. Okay, people, go facing this way, please. Thank you very much.
Engaging drive.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Don't drive into that. Don't drive into that.
Let the canticles fall silent. Thruster routines active. With matchless efficiency.
I'm telling you, we don't use matches around here.
Reaching nominal speed. Calculating vectors.
Oh, bloody hell, they blew up.
Receiving your order.
Well, that sucks. That wasn't even my fault.
No,
Transition begun.
no, you can still grab that one.
Yeah.
Optimal course set. Severe damage to the corrupted machine.
Thank you, right.
Engage engine red lines. Legio Cybernetica have boarded the enemy. Castellan maniple teleported. Skitari assault successful.
Seized a strategic area.
I think it fell apart.
Utter the canticles of battle.
We win.
Yep.
Because we are awesome. Ba-ba-dum-ba-dum. I was thinking more of a multiplayer land where folks can talk about multiplayer things like MMOs and like STO, or set up matches for co-op or versus with the community. The STO area would be nice as well. Okay, I'll tell you what. We've got an Elite Dangerous. What I'll do is I'll change that into multiplayer type thing where people can go. If that's where you want to find someone to play. You can just put in there playing STO.
Yeah.
Anyone's free, fine. Or you can say I'm playing Elite Dangerous, so anyone wants to join in.
Yeah, just everyone.
And that way, you know. And if people want to play STO together, they can, and they'll be kind of
Or
bring. And if you want to bring your
anything
friends,
multiplayer.
you know, everyone can come in. You get bring your friends in and things like that, and the channel can grow, and I can do this for a living.
There.
Anyway, go. You do that because
I'll do that.
you do that because that's your thing. Let's face it. They like talking to you.
I like talking to you. They're here for you, babe.
I know. All joking aside, I know that. I know they like talking to you, and they also like hearing your orc voice.
I'm not. Don't think I've got anything orky to do. Ian, if you ever come to play STO with me, I'll just hand you a bunch of random yet reasonably decent gear, a something in Klingon, and a tribble, then tell you to go have fun while I toddle along. This is why I'm not a parent. I'll tell you, it was in the Baltic Sea, which has a low amount of salt, and was also in near relative distance and near lack of light because it's so far north. No one knows how it sank. It was either a leak or sank due to it being top heavy. All of our bronze cannons were later recovered and were in better condition despite being submerged in water and older than the warship itself. Crazy
Wow.
stuff. Random German dude. Question. What is STO?
Star Trek Online.
Ian, Star Trek Online. It's a thing. I'll tell you, yes it is. Mighty Dragon. I don't play STO that often. Centurion, best description I've heard. It's a Star Trek theme, virtual theme park. Mighty Dragon, basically. Pat, I'm protesting their indoctrination of Destiny nonsense into STO by not playing it.
I can understand that, but Destiny, as far as Star Trek Online is concerned, is canon. But you don't want to work with that, then just don't play Star Trek Online. Don't use Destiny DLCs.
Yeah. Tilsa, I loved Star Trek Online. Ah, there we go.
There you go. You see, we've got
Right.
someone else. Yeah. Well, I'll set it up tonight after the live stream. I'll change the Elite Dangerous channel into
MMO.
online MMOs.
Yeah.
Right, and all you have to do is go in there and say, I'm playing STO, and just put at everyone, I'm
Yeah.
playing STO, anyone want to join?
Yeah.
And everyone will get a notification that you are playing STO.
And if you
It goes into Discord and goes on to everyone's notifications who's part of that channel.
Yeah.
Or who's part of that server, which you all will be. So you'll all get a notification that someone's playing STO and they can get on. And you can do the same for Elite Dangerous and all that kind of stuff. Alright? I mean, at the moment, I do a Elite Dangerous every Friday afternoon, so I could send something out every time saying, hey, I'm doing this.
Ian, I haven't played it in years. I had to stop when they patched their launcher to refuse to stop.
Please use at here, not at everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough, we'll do that then. There you go. Seth's asked for please use at here.
Yeah, because if you're in that server anyway, then yeah, that makes sense. Ian, I haven't played it for years. I had to stop when they patched their launcher to refuse to start for anyone using Windows XP. I upgraded my OS much later, but there were other things.
Fair enough.
I'll tell you, we know about the Mary Rose. We are British.
Yes. It's kind of, if you
It's
don't
a
know
thing.
about it, then you are not really a British person. That was hilarious, though.
She's still in the museum somewhere, isn't she?
She is, and she's kept damp all the time.
Have to go and see her. I haven't seen her, I don't think.
I have.
Is she cool?
Yes. They've got these little spray things all over the place. And they turn on every, I think it's 15 minutes, and wet down the wood. Because the wood is at a stage where it's been submerged for so long in the water, just and is like, if it's not kept dry, it will, as soon as it dries out, it will literally crumble.
Yeah.
The water is literally the only thing holding it together.
Yeah.
Which is kind of hilarious. Right, we're going to be doing a story mission. Well, sort of a story mission. So, as I always do, we save at this point because we've had this game crash because of story missions before.
We sure have.
So, here we go. 1, 2, 3. We're going to complete special operation in the Ozymandias cluster of the Agrippina sector. An exploration fleet has recently found a warp oddity in Agrippina sector that seems to allow direct access to the Segmentum Solar, where Holy Terror lays. They have lost contact with several transport ships and are asking Lord High Admiral Spire to investigate the cause of these missing ships in the Ozymandias cluster system. Well, Spire has to go, which I don't like. And we will take all the freaking Marses and dictators that we can. There you go.
Nova cannons.
They're all kind of Nova-y.
Oh.
So we've got 5 Nova cannons, 5 squadrons, and a retribution of rival. This could be bad. But if you think about what we've got in backup, 2 battleships,
I'll
and an
tell you,
awful lot
we-
of others.
myself and Rival cover most of the British Isles. One way or another.
Investigate the convoy's last known position. We're aiming for a knockdown, drag out right in the middle of the fleet fight, aren't we?
Yep.
Okay, we're going for brace for impact. 9. We're not going to go for hiding in the whole thing. We can't. Because this is going to be them attacking. You know it is.
Yeah. Centurion, you've been watching this channel too long.
What's that?
We have
Okay,
the missing
music, stop.
supply ships. More accurately, what remains of them. Their wreckage is strewn about this area.
Damnation. I'll have answers. Bring us in for a closer look.
Aye, Admiral. Helm, you heard the order.
We're going for brace for impact, so we get lots of damage protection. Launching that there, so we can at least know what's going on there. Not very big, these hidey holes are, except for that one. That's huge for...
Compared to the others?
Hmm. Yes, go to here!
Yeah, it's definitely not going to be an ambush or anything in there.
Go there! Don't want to. No, go there! It's great, you'll love it.
It's clearly a trap. No! What made you think it was a trap? The fact
Well, we've got this big fish guy over here, and he's saying it's a trap.
He was more of a squid.
Right, that apparently is clear. I'm just going to fast forward so we can get this auger prober from beginning again. I'm going to put it over that big one. Okay?
Okay. Apologies to anyone who might be going.
Epileptic.
Yeah. I know, this is definitely not a trap.
It's totally a freaking trap.
Yeah, it's not a good ambush if you have a giant sign reading ambush here.
Alright, there you go. We've got it, I think. Right.
Can't we just send one little escort?
We have no escorts.
Can't we just send in one little cruiser?
No, because that means that cruiser is pretty much dead.
Yeah, fair.
Course engaged.
At least I didn't say, let's send in one little spire. I know that would have been that.
Here we go.
As soon as you put
Well,
your nose in.
what do we have?
They're all dead as dust, sir. Looks like someone brought siege weaponry to bear.
Then it's safe to discount navigational error. This bodes ill.
Reading vessels inbound. Traitor signatures.
All hands, battle stations.
Oh, look at that. Shocking.
Engaging engines. Your orders? Coordinates acknowledged.
Focusing war site. Starhawks engaging.
We serve. Aye, Admiral.
Keep it together, guys. Keep it together.
Heading acknowledged.
Just smash into it.
It's going to stay in the way. I'm going to run through it. Spire, do something. Thank you, Spire.
Understood.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
We wait your command. Ship ready. Underway.
Oh,
Setting course.
Thing is, I don't know
Lock
how
on
much more I've
targets.
got. How much more I have to survive.
Your orders?
Engage chrysalis protocols.
Someone please kill that friggin' thing! Thank
Okay.
you.
Coordinates acknowledged.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
Because it lost them.
Yeah.
Aye, Admiral.
Damage team, begin repairs now.
I want to hide in there.
Starhawks engaging.
We serve. Understood.
Kill that thing. It's hiding in the dust cloud.
Holy on the sire. Heal thy wounded servant.
What's the matter?
We found you.
And that's the problem, is it?
Targeting enemy vessel. Fury interceptors in flight.
Oops. Fire that one.
Ready. Course engaged.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
Your orders?
Okay, loads of days.
Underway. Initiate emergency repairs. We wait your command.
Let's take out the generators.
Aye, Admiral. Changing course. Heading acknowledged.
Let's get as many guns in the range as possible.
Engaging engines.
chrysalis protocols.
We serve.
Reading more inbound vessels. One of gargantuan size.
Emperor's eyes. Is that the planet killer?
It is indeed. A memory of yesterday, come to haunt the present. I thought we ended its terror in the Gothic War. No matter. This time, there will be a final reckoning.
See what has washed up on the Eye of Terror's tides. Admiral Spire. Just as our agents promised. They are better even than I believed.
It looks like Drang wasn't the last of their spies. All administration's rocking with them, most likely.
Your luck is ended, Admiral. I'll get you next time, Gadget. Both the wrath of the Planet Killer and the Iron Warriors.
Stand firm, men. We defeated the Planet Killer once before. We will do so again. Heading acknowledged.
Hold back, guys. Hold back. This is not good, because that thing can literally kill you from across the map.
We wait your command. Coordinates acknowledged.
And we're beat up as it is.
Energy buildup detected, High Admiral.
That accursed thing's about to fire.
All ships, clear that kill zone. Now!
We're good. Oh, it killed its own ship.
Beautiful.
Love it.
New vessels entering the engagement zone, High Admiral. Adeptus Astartes signatures. It's the Macrag's
Look at
honor.
that beautiful thing.
Admiral Spire, I see you've brought my prey to heel. For that I thank you. We shall end its war together.
It will be my honor, Lord Commander.
Primarch, here. I never thought I'd see the day.
All hands.
No.
The Lord Commander calls us to war. We shall not be found wanting.
Main batteries, fire!
Your orders? Understood.
You go
Underway!
that way.
We serve.
Yeah, we only have one shot. No cannon shot. We've got to get closer.
At your command!
We wait your command. Underway.
It doesn't exactly have a lot of
Aye,
boost to
Admiral.
it.
No.
Setting course.
But it is, you know,
A freaking massive ship.
it's enormous.
Ship ready. Aye, Admiral. Engaging. Force engaged.
Holy Omnissiah, heal thy wounded servant.
Shark assault boats on their way.
We wait your command. Engaging target.
Bring it.
We serve. For the
Got it.
Emperor.
Two mutiny.
Target locked in.
One's almost a floating wreck.
Come on.
Changing course.
Aye, Admiral.
Your orders? Engaging target. Engaging engines.
Targeting enemy vessel.
Alright, everyone. Kill that freaking thing, will you?
Nicely done.
All hands. Victory is ours, and it is well won in the Emperor's name. We have met our sacred duty through blood and toil, and will do so again.
That
What of
is
the
a beautiful
spies?
ship.
That doesn't bode well.
A problem for another day, Commodore. Have no doubt that they will find judgment.
That is a nice ship.
It is.
Unfortunately, it is so freaking big, it basically takes up a fleet on its own.
Yep. Centurion. Hello, beautiful ship of awesome.
Yeah, it is actually a beautiful ship of water.
With the Emperor's foremost son as Lord Commander of the Imperium, a new hope stirred.
Admiral, I congratulate you on your victory.
My thanks, Lord Commander. I do my duty.
And you do it well. You may consider my forces under your command. This is your sphere of battle, and I trust your instincts.
I hope to prove myself worthy of that trust, Lord Commander.
This is a poor time to rely on hope, Admiral. Prove yourself through deeds.
Renowned. Leader's renewal improved. Number of turns before a new Adeptus Astartes leader is proposed is reduced by 1 turn. Reboot Gilliman's forces are now under your control and will be deployed in the Ozymandias cluster. Well, that'll be interesting to see how they'll do that due to the fact that there's no space for them.
Someone's jumped somewhere else. There you go.
That is so freaking big.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that on its own is 736.
You can have any.
Oh, jeez.
You can have any strike cruiser you want to go with it.
Yes,
And that's it.
that pretty much is it. That is pretty much it. Did someone in our chat lose all of their lose the honor?
Centurion. Hello, beautiful ship of awesome.
Mm-hmm. You said that one.
I know, but
You're
I
saying
think
it
that should. I think that should be the name.
Beautiful ship of awesome.
Beautiful ship of awesome. Awesome. Centurion. If only you could build one of those. I have a great name for it. Is it Platinum Centurion? By any chance of the imagination? Because no. B-A, yeah. Beautiful. Joker, can we get that ship? Ian, we got that ship.
I need a name.
We now have an OP ship. You need a name.
I need a name.
I have names.
And it's not Platinum Centurion. No. Really? What is it then, Centurion?
Sapphire Centurion.
Jade Centurion? Heat, Faith and Steel. That's not bad, actually.
Heart, Faith and Steel.
Kind of crossing boundaries on this. Yeah.
Yep. I mean, it's not going to be the only time.
And that, just doing that mission has brought our thing down to 0, which is freaking awesome.
And you got a spare fleet.
Yep. Which is good.
Random German dude. No, we deserved intimidating name. Haven't we got something?
Yes, we're caught intimidating. I'm sure we have.
Ian, second banana.
Right. Okay, so we've got that one done, which has given us McCragg's Honor, which is nice. We've just got a few more to do. A few more fights. Now we can run to Spire back up to the top. And continue taking out Abaddon's Despoilers Lieutenants. I need to get these ships in for expansion.
Refits.
They are not the right size. And we've got to take this place out. Look what's there. A shipyard. Look what's there. A shipyard.
Centurion, it's from a Highlander quote. When talking about how to defeat the Kurgan, Ramirez says, with heart and faith and steel.
Yeah, makes sense. I prefer my name. At least for now. Okay, they're attacking there. That's not exactly what we want, but they're attacking someone other than us, so we'll take it.
Yep, happy with that.
Right. Obede Cardona. Right.
Lord High Admiral Spire, I hear you want to rename my ship.
Yeah.
Yes, Lord Commander, I do. Well, what is the new name of the ship? Beautiful ship of awesome, Lord Commander. It's not quite got the same gravitas, Lord High Admiral Spire. No, Lord Commander, but it is cool.
Should have gone with Devil's Delivery Boy. Very true. Probably should have gone with that. Alright, so we've pushed into there. Now we're pushing through. What?
Ian, golly gee, Bat Rival. We've got a beautiful ship of awesome, an empty urgency meter, and all the bat resources we could want. I think things are finally looking up for us.
Never say that!
Ian Robin.
Never ever say that.
You never know when the Joker could pop up.
Exactly. Right, I need you 3 to run into Medusa. Because I need you to get extra ships. And get repaired. And right now, you're not getting repaired there.
Or extra ships.
So we need to get rid of that. Yeah?
Mhm.
And give it a Mars. And apparently that's already got a Mars. Oh, because it had the Avenger. Because it had the Avenger.
Okay.
Alright, so those 3 fleets are now coming along. Let's just say that. They're not fully complete yet, but they are coming along. I was going to push into there, but we're going to hold now. There is no point in pushing any harder. Is there nothing on this planet at all? Nothing at all. That's
Nothing at all.
ridiculous. Oh, go back in there, please. Thank you very much. So this gives us +1 troop.
Mhm.
It's a minor shipyard, but still.
Still.
It gives us extra repair rate, but right now I've got a system with way more repair rate. Look, 75%. And 11 troops. Plus, they have boss camp, so that is an extra 10% plus 3 troops. So that's 14 troops. If they need them. And they should be back to full strength in 1 turn. Which is awesome. And we've got 15 minutes left.
Yep.
And then all of Agrafina turns out to be a secret tomb. Secret tomb whilst a new galactic warp storm appears, and the Tyranids unveil their big boys, and the Eldar just do something, maybe. Well, they've been doing something pretty much
Yep.
all game, trying to start some kind of massive thing. That, I half of me wanted to see what they were going to do. The other half of me is going, nope. 2,000 points in 3 turns. That's fine. We've got fleets in position to deal with it. Oh, you're about to get your butts kicked,
Yeah.
Necrons.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we're going to have to jump in there with the admix and stuff. Alright. Okay, 3 turns, so I'll have someone over that planet quickly enough. Cragzona, keep going. Hell, we'll get 2 massive fleets to go and deal with that if we really wanted to.
Yep.
Right. This is going to be a bit of a fight because I can only send in
2
fleets. So. Two, 3, 6. Good. I can send in exactly what I want. Tyrant?
Yep.
Okay, I need names.
Okay, so we've got forward unto dawn.
Yep. No, that's good. I was thinking, should that be on a Astartes ship? Given the fact it's a Halo reference. It should
Probably
be,
then.
but we won't have anything.
No, we've got some.
And oh, Spirit of Autumn. I like that one as well. And that's also a Halo reference, I believe. We won't lose an Astartes ship
Okay.
that easily, so there you go. There's the 2 names.
Yeah.
Forward unto Dawn and Spirit of Autumn. That's that done. I've misspelled that. I've missed out an I.
Perfect.
Okay. And you jump through to there because we'll need to upgrade you next turn. Add mech. You're a little bit outnumbered, but if you take that, then that leaves open that shot there, which means Seculus has been taken.
Yeah.
And then it'll just be the story missions.
Yeah.
3 story missions. It'll be all that we have to do, and that'll be done on Tuesday. This fight will be done today because we've only got 10 minutes left.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, see? Setting everything up for a climactic battle at the beginning of the next episode.
Huzzah!
Because that's the way I roll. I roll like this. I haven't done that for a very long
No,
time.
you haven't done that for a while.
I haven't done that for a very long while. I should probably never do it again, but you know. Alright. Let's do this. Combine Halo's Spirit of Fire and Pillar of Autumn. Oh, okay, fair enough then. That works. Yeah.
Well, I've got JP said Spirit of Fire.
Oh, okay. We'll get that one for the... Well, we've got an entire new fleet to do soon. So I'm going to have to come on, make sure we get some good names for that.
Yeah, that's right.
We'll do Solon's Eternity. That's definitely not one of ours.
No,
Or Noctis Labyrinthus.
that is one of ours.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Solon's Eternity is definitely not one of ours. We must change that! Change it, we must.
The Ambassador of Destruction is such a metal name that it's clearly one of ours.
Oh, absolutely. And Spirit of Autumn is totally one of ours. Forward unto the Dawn. Adeptus Novicanus. Redeeming Redemption. So yeah, that's not a good name.
Just gonna check. It's not.
I don't think it's one of
I
ours.
don't think it's one of ours.
It doesn't sound like one of ours. There's your Spirit of Fire then.
Yeah.
It kind of works in the whole. You are the Mechanicus, and they forge the weapons of war.
It's true.
And you forge weapons in fire.
Oh, we did call one Machine Spirits.
Yes, we did.
Ah, that's handy.
What?
It's a point.
Yeah, it's not really handy. Although, we could probably get in there. So if we go this way and then in, we'll capture 2 points. That's not a bad idea. Is it?
Nope.
I mean, I'd like to just settle there and go, come at me, bro.
Yeah, but...
Alright, go that. 13.5. Pause. Ready. Let's roll.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Capture it, 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 capture it. Come on.
Stop moving.
You have seized a strategic area.
Engage engine red lines.
The enemy has seized a strategic area. The enemy has seized a strategic area.
We don't care about their strategic area. We don't care about their strategic area.
Interceptors engaging.
You have seized a strategic area.
Engaging drive. Rouse the engines to fury. Thruster routines active.
You got them both.
Oh, that was the
State your order.
that was the target. That's pretty cool.
The spirits obey. Hostile signature detected.
Okay, that blew up before I could shoot it.
See you, artillery.
Hostile signature detected. Hostile signature detected. Starhawks engaging. Hostile signature detected.
You have accumulated 25% of strategic points.
Teleportarium vectors calculated.
Nicked it back.
Troop transition successful. Teleportarium vectors calculated. Troop transition successful. Troop transition successful. Teleportarium vectors calculated. Optimal course set. Engage Chrysalis protocols. Does not compute. Starhawks engaging.
The enemy is seizing one of your strategic areas.
Yeah, I really don't care.
Yeah, you're smashing them.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Alright, now we're gonna go out and say hello.
Holy Omnisire, heal thy wounded servant. Revere the Omnisire.
The enemy has accumulated 25% of strategic points.
Weapons calibrated.
Yeah, that's dead. Normally what happens when you get hit by Batman over cannons.
Holy Omnisire, heal thy wounded servant.
You have accumulated 50% of strategic points.
And the rest.
Utter the canticles of battle. Calculating vectors. Transition begun. Starhawks engaging. Machine spirit appeased. Target on screens.
See Centurion.
Almost done.
Battle protocols engaged. Engaging drive.
I got 1,000 points to go.
Receiving your order. The spirits obey.
Another one down.
Starhawks engaging. Engage Chrysalis protocols. Rouse the engines. Holy Omnisire, heal thy wounded servant.
Doing good work here.
The enemy has accumulated 50% of strategic points.
I'm Happy for them. Are you happy for them?
I am happy for them.
Target on screens.
You have accumulated 75% of strategic points. You are close to victory by strategic points.
Yep, you need 200 points, which is basically blowing up one of them. I think.
Thruster routines active. Starhawks engaging. Holy Omnisire, heal thy wounded servant.
Actually, let's grab it.
With matchless efficiency. Engage Chrysalis protocols. Engaging drive.
Done. Oh, no, not quite. Sorry.
Right, no. Almost.
Starhawks engaging.
Almost got it. Alright.
We are ready to serve.
Go here.
The spirits obey.
You have seized a strategic area.
That's it, the win.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah, Tilsa, the backgrounds in this are beautiful, and that it includes planets, it includes asteroid fields, it includes massive space stations.
The main problem with them is they don't make sense in the context of the game, because these ships are supposed to be that size. Yet they're being dwarfed by it. It's weird.
They're still beautiful.
They're absolutely gorgeous, but they're just weird. We awarded one battle plan. We have.
Woohoo.
Which means we now have this. So we're going to put that down, and then we're going to come over here, grab that, and so they don't take it back or invade or anything, and I don't have to defend it as much, we're going to put it another Starties fleet over there to kind of keep it all sweet. Okay. Other than that system there, everything's been taken.
Awesome.
So, we've got an invasion coming up here, but we've got 6 fleets in the area who can deal with it.
Yep.
So, we're going to use those 6 fleets, well, 3 of those 6 fleets to deal with that. The beginning of next video, we'll be hitting that. They're moving to there. They're moving to there. Then, I believe we'll get some systems down here.
Yeah, I think some more come.
And then we get a big fight in there.
Yeah.
And that is a huge fight. We're talking, if we have 6 fleets committed to that battle, which we will, because we need them, It's like every system has maxed out 3 fleets and space stations and guns and mines, so you can only put in 2 fleets. It's insane. If you take a system, you have to be able to kind of defend it, sort of.
Yeah.
Because they will invade with like 2 fleets.
Yeah. Ian, this is technically a space sim, but I've just, it came into my head, and this is more of a naval battle sim.
Yes. Because of all the tactics, broadsiding and...
There's broadsiding, and there's no 3rd dimension.
No. It's like you're on water. The Wrath of the Butterfly.
I've written that down.
Okay. All your strategic areas belong to us. Like we get.
Ian, dang, I left for a minute to attend to this machine spirit off my phone, and suddenly half our dudes are gone. Yeah, it happened.
I feel like I need a pipe or a good stogie. Oh.
Yeah, Pat was hating his job, and then the succubus called.
Oh.
His words, not ours.
No. He does.
And her words.
He does call her that.
And made him feel better. And now he's plugging our Rivals channel more than Rival is.
Really?
Reminder, you'll like and share now. You hear, or bad things will happen. Stub your toe on the coffee table, or a landmine in 7 days to die, or you'll wet the bed with a bad dream.
Please do like and share if you do. If you like this, then please.
Does anyone play 7 days to die? Because we like watching it.
We do like watching it, but I feel you can play it on your own, but you have to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And I think it'd be better if it was like a bunch of friends.
I think so.
If people want that, I will go out and get it. Because I know it's like a game in development. I think it's Alpha 18 it's in at the moment. It looks fun.
It does. I mean, we watch a lot of a charming, crazy Australian.
My name's Josh. You can call me Jar Whittle.
Yeah, him. And he's ingenious with his bases.
He really is. He does a lot of kind of, this is how you build it and everything, and then he does actual playthroughs, and they're very fun. I mean, there was one he was doing a hardcore kind of version where if he died, that was it.
Yeah.
Done.
Yep.
He had 1 life.
He had 1 life.
And he built this base, which looked absolutely freaking epic.
Mm-hmm.
And in doing so, he realised that he only had 1 way in and out, and that was the way that he designed to kind of kill the zombies. So he ended up cutting a section out of his wall that he built that had it had a big wall, and then he had his kind of base inside, and he built 2 drawbridges.
Yeah.
One that went from his base to his outside wall, and then one that went from there to a ramp he built outside, so he could ride his bike in and out. It was brilliant.
He's a very clever chap.
But if people would like to see that, then I will do it. If they keep touching your strategic areas, you should call me HR. That has to be some form of harassment. It really does. Scale has always been a problem in space games. It gets worse the further away from reality simulation you get. That is true.
Yeah, this is pure fantasy. This.
I'm doing like bits for ED, and one of the things I had to do was park my little tiny hauler that I bought specifically for this. Park it next to an asteroid. So I in the thing, I got it all the way up. Went to outside view. I was like 400 yards away from it, and I'm like, literally, there's the ship, and I'm going, this rock's a fairly good size. Yeah, park it. Okay. Outside. No, I'm 400 yards away, and I realised this freaking asteroid. This tiny little hauler that does a massive thing. I did not see that coming. Because you get inside, it's like, yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, this will work. Yeah, sweet. Okay.
It's like a little ant next to it. Like a teeny little ant.
It was like, okay, so I've got to get the rock in. I've got to get the hauler in. Okay. Oh my god, you can barely see the hauler. And the rock is still going off the top and bottom of the screen. Perspective changes everything.
It sure does.
There is a 3rd dimension, but using it would be extremely rude. The Can't have rudeness in the grim darkness. That's very true. We can't have rudeness in the grim
No,
darkness.
apparently not.
I watch Litzy and
Capac.
Okay.
I don't know who they are.
Neither do I, but we'll see if we can find them. But yeah, let me know if you'd like to see 7 Days to Die. I'm all for it. I'm sure Red Moogle's all for it because she likes building stuff. Well, she likes designing stuff for me to build.
Sure. I mean, that's the way it's supposed to
She
work,
likes
isn't it?
buying stuff from certain Swedish
I'm not allowed
flat
to go
pack
there anymore.
furniture selling places for me to build.
Hey, no. It's for you to carry. We build together. However,
Hey, wait a minute. Who reads the instructions?
who built a bookcase by herself?
Who reads the instructions?
I do. Well,
Who does the building?
mostly you, but I do help.
You did do a bookcase once, but only because... How heavy was that bookcase?
It's really heavy.
And what happened to my back because of that bookcase?
Broke. That's why we're not allowed to go back. Partly, it's also...
She broke the suspension on my car.
No, that was your mum doing shopping.
No, it's definitely you. Just like Lego, building is half the fun. Really? Really? Anyway.
It's as painful as Lego as well when you step on it.
Yes, it really freaking is. Right, so next time we're going to do these 3 story missions, get them finished and out of the way. How many ships did I name this thing?
Game.
I-
Thinking 3.
I'm thinking, yeah,
Named a
probably.
few.
Probably 3. But anyway, so we'll do them next time. Tomorrow is Stellaris XCOM mod day. We were in a war last week, and we got a fair bit of territory we did not get we wanted, which was their science nexus. We are building a sensor tower thing, and have we finished our matter decompressor?
I think there's maybe one more stage left.
No, we did finish the matter decompressor. We're building the mega shipyard.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah! And then we're going back to war. Huh. Good God, yo. What is the good fun?
Getting hold of territories.
Yes, really is. That
Ian, silly goose. No one can read IKEA instructions. Me and Rival are the tag team champions of IKEA.
We really are, actually. To the point where our friends and family ask us to build their things.
Yep.
Because we understand the instructions, apparently.
Yeah, we do.
Does it fit? Yeah. Does it look like it should
You
look in the
just
thing?
gotta put-
Yeah. Done.
You just got to put all the pieces of the same size in the same place, and then you can just grab them and go.
Yes, that is true. Anyway, enough. Sunday will be Chimera Squad. But until tomorrow, with our lovely Stellaris XCOM mod,
I'll be there.
you won't be there. She's abandoning us again, guys. It's me only. Tilsar, hopefully we'll see you there, but welcome to the channel. Feel free. There's in the Twitch schedule, you'll see a full listing of the schedule for what I'm doing over the next few weeks.
Also,
Also, what are you alsoing at?
I am alsoing this.
Oh, you're going.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Tilsar, thank you very much. Thank you for the thing. Did you like the lewd sound?
Loot!
Lewd. Just grab it all.
There we go.
All right. Tilsar, that's for the Discord.
Yeah.
Feel free to join us there. Everyone here is pretty much there as well, so
Pretty much.
if you want to talk STO, they'll talk STO. I'll sort that channel out. Nate, we haven't forgotten about your
We'll
unable
check
to
it.
comments. We'll take a look into that as well. But until next time, you lot take care of yourselves. Hand on my shoulder. We'll see you there. Bye-bye.
Bye.